There is a frequency that vibrates deeper than the hum of the earth, a sound that only a specific kind of soul can hear. If you have found your way here, it is not by accident. The algorithm did not bring you to this moment. Your spirit did. We are approaching a threshold, specifically around February 4th, that marks a significant shift in the spiritual atmosphere, and you are feeling the pressure of it right now. You have walked through life feeling like a stranger in your own home, like a visitor in your own family, and perhaps like an alien on this planet. You have been labeled too sensitive, too intense, too quiet, or too much. But I am here to tell you that these were never flaws. They were symptoms of a designation that predates your birth. You are what we call an Omega-level chosen one. Most people understand the concept of being chosen in a general sense, that we all have a purpose. But the Omega distinction is different. Alpha is the beginning, but Omega is the completion, the finality, the encompassing power that holds the wisdom of the ages. To be an Omega-level chosen one is to carry a spiritual blueprint that is designed to process realities that would crush the average person. It is a heavy mantle, and for most of your life, you have carried it without an instruction manual, wondering why your existence feels like a constant battle between two worlds. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Youre readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. You are walking around with high-voltage spiritual wiring in a low-voltage world, and the friction that creates is what you have called anxiety, depression, or bad luck. It is none of those things. It is power that hasn't been fully grounded yet. Before we go any deeper into the signs that confirm this identity, I need you to understand something crucial about this specific time we are in. February 4th is not just a date on the calendar. In the spiritual realm, dates are coordinates. We are moving into a season where the veil is thinning, and for someone with your specific wiring, this means your intuition is about to spike, your dreams are going to become vivid, and the intolerance you feel for anything fake or superficial is going to hit an all-time high. This is a mechanism of protection. You are being separated. You are being set apart. The first definitive sign that you are an Omega-level chosen one is the profound paradox of your personality. You are a walking contradiction, and this has likely confused you and everyone around you for decades. You possess an ancient, weary wisdom. You feel like you have been here 1,000 times before. You can understand complex spiritual concepts. You can read the energy of a room the moment you walk in, and you can sense a lie before it is even spoken. Yet simultaneously, you maintain a childlike wonder and innocence that the world hasn't been able to beat out of you. You are fierce, almost terrifyingly strong when defending others. Yet you have a heart so tender that a sad song or a wounded animal can bring you to tears for days. This paradox exists because you are a bridge. You connect the innocence of the divine source with the gritty reality of the human experience. You are built to hold both extremes. You might find that you can navigate a crisis with the precision of a general, staying calm while everyone else panics, but then you might trip over your own feet or struggle to remember to pay a utility bill. This isn't because you are scattered. It is because your operating system is running focused on a different dimension. Your brain is prioritizing energetic data over mundane data. You are analyzing the soul of the person serving you coffee while forgetting to take the receipt. This is the signature of the Omega, high spiritual intelligence, coupled with a struggle to anchor in the density of the 3D world. Think about your life history. Has it ever felt like you were under surveillance? This is the second sign, and it is perhaps the most disturbing until you understand the spiritual mechanics behind it. From a very young age, you likely attracted attention that you did not ask for. I'm talking about the Agent Smith effect. You walk into a room, minding your own business, and someone instantly dislikes you. You haven't said a word, you haven't done a thing, yet their spirit bristles against yours. You have faced bullying, ostracization, or smear campaigns in your workplace or family that seemed completely disproportionate to anything you actually did. Here is the truth that will set you free from the need to please these people. They were not reacting to your personality, they were reacting to your light. Demons play a game of recognition. The darkness in others recognizes the light in you before their conscious mind even registers who you are. When an Omega-level chosen one enters a space, your aura acts like a high-powered flashlight in a dark basement. You instantly expose the dust, the cobwebs, and the things hiding in the corners just by being there. You don't even have to speak. Your presence demands truth, and for people who are living in a lie, your presence is a threat. They attack you not because you are weak, but because you are dangerous to their illusions. You have spent years trying to dim your light to make others comfortable, trying to shrink yourself to fit into their small boxes. Stop it. You were not made to fit in. You were made to stand out so that others could find their way. I want to pause here for a moment. If you are feeling a resonance in your chest, a heat, or a sense of, finally, someone understands, that is your spirit confirming this truth. Do not ignore that sensation. It is your internal guidance system coming online. While we are speaking of guidance, take a second to ensure you are connected to this community. Click that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. We are building a sanctuary here, a gathering place for the remnant, and I don't want you to walk this path alone anymore. Now let's talk about the warfare of your childhood and early adulthood. If you are an Omega, your life was never normal. You look at others who had supportive families, easy career paths, and linear lives, and you wonder where you went wrong. You didn't go wrong. You were placed on the front lines. Most Omega-level chosen ones come from chaotic, abusive, or emotionally neglectful backgrounds. You were likely the black sheep or the scapegoat of your family. This was not a punishment from God. This was a training ground. You had to learn how to transmute darkness into light from the moment you took your first breath. You had to learn how to read micro-expressions to survive. You had to develop a level of empathy and psychological insight that takes others decades to learn in universities. Your trauma, as painful as it was, served as a forge. It burned away the superficiality. It forced you to go deep to seek God, to seek meaning when others were satisfied with surface-level entertainment. The enemy tried to break you with these trials, hoping to extinguish your light before you realized your power. But look at you. You are still here. You are still kind. You still believe in love. That is your victory. The fact that you have not become bitter, that you have not become like those who hurt you, is the ultimate proof of your spiritual authority. You are an alchemist. You have turned lead into gold your entire life. This brings us to the physical and energetic toll this takes. The fourth sign is the healer's burden. You are a somatic empath. This means you don't just emotionally understand what people are going through, you physically feel it. You might sit next to a stranger on a bus and suddenly feel a sharp pain in your shoulder or a wave of grief that isn't yours. You are a vacuum for energy. This is why crowds drain you. This is why you need excessive amounts of solitude to recharge. Science calls this having hyperactive mirror neurons, but spiritually, it means you are a transmuter. You unconsciously pull negative energy off others and process it through your own system. This is dangerous if you don't know you're doing it. For years, you may have suffered from mysterious ailments, chronic fatigue, autoimmune issues, or sudden migraines that doctors can't quite explain. These are often energetic residues. You are filtering the toxins of the world through your spiritual kidneys. As we approach this February 4th gateway, it is critical, absolutely critical, that you learn to shield yourself. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Your compassion is a gift, but without boundaries, it is self-destruction. You must learn to observe the pain of others without absorbing it. You must learn to say, "This is not mine," and return it to the sender or send it to the source to be healed. Before I reveal the next sign, which explains that nagging feeling of running out of time, I want to challenge you. In the comments, I want you to declare your sovereignty. Write, "I reclaim my energy" below. Let that be a stamp, a decree that from this day forward, you are no longer a dumping ground for other people's trauma. The fifth sign is what I call the holy haunting. No matter how successful you become by worldly standards or how much you achieve, there is a persistent nagging feeling that you are meant for something else, something bigger. It is a hunger that cannot be satisfied by money, relationships, or status. You feel like you are waiting for a mission briefing that hasn't arrived yet. This feeling often intensifies at night. You look at the stars and feel a pang of homesickness for a place you can't remember. This haunting is your compass. It is the pull of your destiny. For the Omega-level chosen one, a normal life is a slow death. You cannot just clock in and clock out. You cannot just talk about the weather and sports. You crave depth, you crave impact. This is why you get bored so easily with routine jobs or superficial friendships. Your soul is screaming for alignment. And here is the hard truth. You are not allowed to stagnate. God loves you too much to let you be comfortable in a place you have outgrown. This is why your life seems to go through cycles of destruction. Just when you think you are settled, something happens. The job ends, the relationship falls apart, the housing situation changes. You are constantly being shaken, rerouted, and rebuilt. It feels like chaos, but it is actually course correction. Because you have such a high calling, the tolerance for error in your life is zero. If you step off the path, the universe will aggressively shove you back on it. While others can get away with mediocrity or ethical gray areas, you cannot. You are held to a higher standard because your potential impact is exponential. You are being refined by fire because you are meant to carry a heavy weight of glory. Consider the timing of this message. February is often seen as a month of transition, moving out of the deep winter of January into the stirring of spring. For you, this February 4th marks a spiritual spring. The holy haunting is about to become a clear directive. The confusion is about to lift. But to receive the download, you have to quiet the noise. You have to stop asking people for directions to places they have never been. Your friends and family cannot guide you on this next leg of the journey because they are not going where you are going. You are the scout. You are the pioneer. You have to trust the internal voice, the Holy Spirit, the intuition that has never lied to you. The sixth sign is your relationship with truth and lies. You have a built-in lie detector that is practically infallible. This is why you have such a hard time in corporate environments or rigid religious structures where politics and appearances matter more than truth. You physically react to inauthenticity. It makes your skin crawl. This makes you a system buster. You are the child in the story of the emperor's new clothes who points and says, "He is naked." This trait often gets you in trouble. You ask the questions no one else wants to ask. You see the elephant in the room and you point at it. This is why you are often the black sheep. Families and organizations rely on secrets and shared illusions to maintain their dysfunction. When you walk in and refuse to play along with the charade, you threaten the stability of their dysfunction. They call you rebellious. They call you difficult. But in reality, you are the agent of healing. You bring the infection to the surface so it can be treated. You are not a troublemaker. You are a truth teller. And in a world of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. As we move deeper into this year, your tolerance for these fake environments is going to hit zero. You will find yourself walking away from relationships and situations that you have tolerated for years. Do not be afraid of this shedding. It is necessary. You are stripping off the dead weight so you can fly. You are an eagle that has been trying to peck with chickens. It is time to take to the sky where you belong. Now I want to talk about the loneliness. This is the shadow side of the Omega gift, because you see what others don't and feel what others won't. You often feel fundamentally alone. You can be in a room full of people and feel like you are on a deserted island. You crave a deep, soul-level connection that seems impossible to find in this modern dating culture of swiping and ghosting. You want a partner who can meet you in the depths, who isn't afraid of your intensity. I have a revelation for you that might change how you view this solitude. Your loneliness is not a sign of rejection. It is a sign of protection. God has hidden you. If you had been accepted by the masses, if you had fit in perfectly with the high school crowd or the office clique, you would have become like them. You would have been corrupted. Your isolation was the cocoon necessary for your metamorphosis. You were set apart so you could be preserved. Furthermore, the Omega-level chosen one often undergoes a period of hermit mode before a major elevation. If you have felt an urge to withdraw from the world lately, to stay home, to read, to pray, to just be, honor that. You are not depressed. You are incubating. You are downloading the software for the next level of your life. Do not force yourself to socialize when your spirit is calling for sanctuary. There is a specific danger you must be aware of, however, because you are so starved for connection, and because you are a healer, you are a prime target for narcissists and energy vampires. They are drawn to your light like moths to a flame. They see your empathy and they view it as a buffet. They will mirror your depth, pretend to understand your soul, and once they have you hooked, they will begin to drain you. You have likely been through this cycle more than once. The soulmate who turned out to be a cellmate. This happens because you project your own goodness onto others. You assume they have the same heart as you. They do not. One of the critical lessons for the Omega is discernment. You must learn to judge people by the fruit of their actions, not the potential of their souls. You fall in love with potential, but you have to live with reality. Stop trying to heal people who do not want to be healed. Stop trying to love the demons out of people. That is not your job. Your job is to shine your light. If that light burns them, that is their reaction to manage, not yours to fix. As we approach the energy of February 4th, there is a shift happening in your bloodline. You are what we call a cycle breaker. This is the 7th sign. You look at your family history, the addiction, the poverty, the divorce, the abuse, the silence, and you say, "It ends with me." You are the one who volunteered to carry the heavy load of ancestral trauma and transmute it so that your children and the generations after you don't have to carry it. This is why your life has been so hard. You are not just living for yourself, you are clearing the karma of your lineage. You are hacking a path through a jungle that your ancestors couldn't get through. It is exhausting work, it is thankless work, but it is holy work. When you heal yourself, you heal your family tree. You heal the past and you purify the future. You are the pivot point. The buck stops with you. Do not underestimate the magnitude of this task. If you feel tired, it is because you are carrying the weight of centuries. But you have help. You have a team in the unseen realm, angels, guides, ancestors who are cheering you on. You are never as alone as you feel. I want to give you a practical tool to use in the coming days. When you wake up, before you check your phone, before you let the world in, take 3 minutes. Just 3. Visualize a pillar of white gold light descending from the source, entering the crown of your head, filling your body, and anchoring into the center of the earth. Then visualize a sphere of mirrors around you, facing outward. Command that only love and truth may enter, and anything else is reflected back to its source. This is not just imagination, this is energetic architecture. You are building your fortress. The world right now is in a state of high entropy. Chaos is increasing. Fear is being peddled on every screen. The reason you are here, the reason you are an Omega-level chosen one, is to be the eye of the storm. You are the frequency holder. When you stay calm, you stabilize the grid for everyone around you. You are a living tuning fork. If you vibrate at the frequency of faith and peace, you force the atmosphere around you to match that pitch. This is your superpower. You don't change the world by fighting it, you change it by out-vibrating it. The date of February 4th is a reminder of structure and foundation. It is a time to get serious about your purpose. The time for playing small is over. The time for hiding your gifts to make others comfortable is over. You are being called to the front. This doesn't necessarily mean you need to start a YouTube channel or become a public speaker, though it might. It means that in your daily life, in your interactions, you show up as your authentic self. You speak your truth. You set your boundaries. You own your space. You might be asking, what is the reward for all this struggle? The reward is a level of peace that surpasses understanding. The reward is a connection with the divine that is so visceral and real that you no longer fear death or lack. The reward is finding your tribe. As you step into your Omega power, you will start to attract other Omegas. You will meet people who speak your language. You will find the family you chose, rather than the one you were born into. But you have to take the first step. You have to believe that you are worthy of this calling. The enemy's greatest weapon against you is self-doubt. It is that voice that whispers, "Who do you think you are?" You need to answer that voice. Tell it, "I am a child of the Most High. I am an Omega-level chosen one. I am the breaker of chains and the holder of light." Let's go deeper into the concept of time for the Omega. You likely experience time differently. You have moments of déjà vu or precognitive dreams where you see events before they happen. This is because your consciousness is not fully bound by linear time. You are operating from the eternal now. This is a gift, but it can cause anxiety if you don't manage it. You might feel anxiety about a future event because you are already experiencing it energetically. Learn to distinguish between anxiety and awareness. Anxiety is fear of the unknown. Awareness is sensing the known. When you feel that flutter, ask yourself, is this fear or is this information? Usually for you, it is information. There is a specific challenge I want to leave you with for this week, leading up to and following February 4th. I want you to perform a fast from negativity. I don't mean just food. I mean, stop watching the news. Stop scrolling through doom and gloom social media. Stop engaging in gossip. Stop listening to sad music. For 7 days, feed your spirit only high-frequency content. Listen to frequencies. Read scripture or philosophy. Walk in nature. Watch what happens to your energy levels. Watch how much clearer your hearing becomes. You have been poisoned by the world's diet of fear. It is time to detox. You're also likely feeling a physical upgrade. The ascension symptoms, ringing in the ears, changes in sleep patterns, waking up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., sudden intolerance to certain foods, especially processed ones or meat, and fluctuations in body temperature. Your biology is trying to catch up with your spirituality. Your DNA is activating dormant strands to handle the higher light quotient you are carrying. Treat your body like a temple, not a storage unit. Hydrate, rest, stretch. You are upgrading the hardware to run the new software. Let's address the skeptics in your head. The logical mind that says, this is all coincidence, I'm just projecting. That is the safety mechanism of the ego. The ego wants to keep you safe, and safe means ordinary. But look at the data of your life. Look at the statistical improbability of the things you have survived. Look at the synchronicities, the numbers you see, 1111, 444, the books that fall off shelves, the random strangers who tell you exactly what you needed to hear. The universe has been shouting at you. Stop waiting for a burning bush. You are standing in a forest fire of signs. The Omega-level Chosen One is also a master manifester, but usually in reverse. Because your emotions are so powerful, when you fear something deeply, you can manifest it quickly. This is why mastering your mind is not a luxury, it is a necessity. You are driving a Ferrari. If you take your hands off the wheel, you don't just roll to a stop, you crash. You must learn to discipline your focus. Focus on what you want to create, not what you want to avoid. Energy flows where attention goes. February 4th represents a gate of stability. The number 4 in numerology is about foundations, home and order. It is about building something that lasts. Use this energy. What are you building? Is your life built on the sand of other people's opinions, or the rock of your divine identity? This is the time to pour the concrete. I want you to think about the legacy you are leaving. The Omega doesn't just live for the now, they live for the 7 generations to come. The healing work you do today changes the trajectory of your entire bloodline. When you refuse to pass on the abuse, you save your grandchildren. When you refuse to live in poverty consciousness, you open doors of abundance for your descendants. You are a patriarch or matriarch of a new earth. Wear that crown with dignity. There is a final secret sign that is rarely spoken of because it sounds unbelievable to the uninitiated. It is the connection to animals and nature. You likely find that animals trust you instantly. Stray dogs approach you. Birds don't fly away when you walk by. Nature recognizes its own. You carry the frequency of the original design before the fall, before the corruption. You are a walking piece of Eden. When you are overwhelmed by the human world, go to the natural world. Lean against a tree, put your feet in the grass, that is your charger. The earth misses you, it wants to connect with you. As we wrap up this transmission, I want you to feel the community around you. You are reading this or listening to this alongside thousands of others who are just like you. Visualize a web of light connecting all of us across the globe. We are the grid. We are the immune system of the planet. Don't let this moment pass as just another video you watched. Let this be the marker, the line in the sand. You now know who you are. You know why you have suffered. You know why you don't fit in. You are an Omega-level Chosen One. The trials are over. The training is complete. It is time to go to work. If this message has unlocked something in you, if you feel lighter, clearer, and more understood than you have in years, then do your part to keep this flow of energy moving. Like this video to signal the algorithm to find more of us. Share this with that one friend who you know is struggling with these same symptoms. And most importantly, subscribe. We are going deeper in the next few weeks, and you do not want to miss the instructions that are coming. The next revelation I will share involves the specific dream symbols that Omegas receive before a major financial breakthrough. You need to be ready for that. Remember, you are not crazy. You are not alone. And you are powerfully, divinely, and irrevocably chosen. Stand tall. Your time is now. The feeling of being misread is perhaps the most painful part of your social experience. You offer love, and you receive suspicion. You offer help, and you are accused of being controlling. You offer truth, and you are called arrogant. This is the mirror effect. Because your vibration is so high, you act as a perfect spiritual mirror. When people look at you, they don't see you, they see their own reflection. If they are insecure, they see you as judging them. If they are jealous, they see you as boastful. If they are untrustworthy, they see you as suspicious. They are projecting their own shadow onto your light screen. Once you understand the mirror effect, you stop taking it personally. You realize that people's reactions to you are actually information about them. It is a diagnostic tool. If someone instantly hates you, you know they are hiding something dark. If someone is instantly drawn to you, you know they are seeking the light. Use this. Stop trying to smash the mirror to make them happy. Just be. Let's talk about the omega fatigue. It's a weariness that sleep doesn't fix. It's a soul tiredness. It comes from holding space for a world that is losing its mind. The remedy for omega fatigue is not just sleep. It is joy. You have forgotten how to play. You have been in survival mode for so long. You treat everything like a crisis. You need to consciously schedule joy. What did you love doing when you were 8 years old? Painting, running, staring at clouds. Do that. Joy is a high-frequency state that burns off the heavy residue of the world. It is spiritual hygiene. February 4th is your permission slip to put down the baggage. Imagine you are hiking up a mountain, carrying a backpack full of rocks. Each rock has a name: guilt, shame, obligation, people-pleasing, regret. You have carried this pack for 20, 30, 40 years. You are exhausted. You think the climb is hard? No, the climb is easy. The pack is heavy. This date, this portal, is the station where you drop the pack. You can keep climbing. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Youre readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.